Top 10 Richest Rappers. Rappers are notorious for big houses, fancy cars, and extravagant purchases. And when you take a look at just how much some of them earn, it's no wonder. What's even more crazy is that many of the richest rappers to this day did not start anywhere near where they are now. In fact, most of the rappers we all know and love were born into poverty and struggled to make it by in their early years. The highest paid rappers have earned their fortune through hard work, talent, and unmatched ambition. So today, we are going to take a look at 10 of the most wealthy, highest paid rappers of 2018. We're going to go over just how much these hit celebrities make and which ones actually make the most money. So be sure to watch the entire video as you are not going to want to miss out on what we have today. Also, leave a like and subscribe to the channel to never miss a single upload. With that being said, let's get right into it. Number 10. Snoop Dogg, legendary rapper who has sold over 30 million records and whose debut album Doggy Style sold nearly 1 million copies the week of its release. He is known for his laid-back persona and, of course, the signature Snoop Dogg dance. Interestingly enough, his background story is one to hear. Calvin Brodus, nicknamed Snoop by his mother, was born and raised on the tough streets of Long Beach, California. Shortly after graduating from high school, Snoop was put behind bars for a long time after being caught selling and using substances. He spent the next 3 years in and out of the cell. Snoop quickly became one of the most famous stars in rap, partially due to his drawled, laconic rhyming and groovy musical style. With a net worth of currently $135 million, Snoop has proven himself not only worthy of being an all-star rapper, but also an all-star moneymaker. Crazily enough, Snoop has refused to join the Hall of Fame and is still giving young rappers a run for their money. He has evolved with the industry and his music has many fans going back almost 3 decades. While his name is starting to fade as Snoop continues to get older, he will never be forgotten. It's crazy to think that someone who hasn't released much music in the past few years would be on the list, but Snoop Dogg definitely deserves what he has made. Either way, be sure to continue watching the video as we have a lot more to cover here. Some of these rappers make so much money, it will sure blow your mind. Number 9. Lil Wayne. Best known for his Carter series of albums, Lil Wayne won 4 Grammy Awards in 2009, including the award for Best Rap Song for his song Lollipop. He is the CEO of his own label, Young Money Entertainment, which was founded in 2005. Born Dwayne Michael Carter Jr. on September 27, 1982, in New Orleans, Lil Wayne was raised in the tough Holly Grove neighborhood of the city's 17th Ward. At 12, he hooked up with New Orleans hip-hop label Cash Money and appeared on rapper BG's 1995 debut True Story. Just 2 years later, Wayne's career began to take off as he transformed his life from the tough streets of New Orleans to a multi-millionaire rap artist. His net worth currently sits at $136 million. Similar to Snoop Dogg, Lil Wayne has been around for a long time now, and while he hasn't been that active in the rap community, his style of music changed what we call rap to this day. So props to you for that, Wayne. Number 8. Eminem. Eminem was born Marshall Bruce Mathers III just outside of Kansas City, Missouri. He never knew his father and was raised along with a younger half-brother by his mother, Debbie Mathers Briggs, who moved the family to east side of Detroit when Mathers was 11. Although he was bullied and harassed by other kids on a regular basis, Mathers found a handful of friends who recognized his rhyming skills, and after failing 9th grade 3 years in a row, he dropped out of school and began competing in local freestyle throwdowns with his crew, the Dirty Dozen. But this doesn't stop the rap sensation from making it big. After just a few years of hard work, Eminem became one of the biggest names in the rap world and started to bring in a ton of cash. He may be older, but that doesn't stop the mid-40s rap artist from releasing music. His net worth? $160 million. Number 7. Kanye West. Kanye West is a quadruple threat: producer, rapper, songwriter, and record executive. His albums have sold millions. His lyrics are sung by renowned recording artists including Brandy, Usher, and Alicia Keys. In 2005, West was named to Time magazine's list of 100 most influential people in the world. West was born in Atlanta, Georgia on June 8, 1977. His parents divorced when West was 3. He was raised on Chicago's South Side by his mother, an English professor, and spent summers with his father, an award-winning photographer who became a church counselor. After graduating from high school and completing a year in college, West decided that he wanted to pick up rapping for a career. He moved to New York in 2001. Kanye got his big break in the year 2000 when he began to produce for artists on Rockefeller Records. And ever since then, his career has and will continue to skyrocket as the years go on. His net worth right now is sitting at just over $162 million. Number 6. Birdman. The labels, Cash Money Brother, and Big Timers are his. Just like many of the rappers on this list, he has been in the industry for a long time. He is one of the most influential rappers of all time. Apart from music, he is also a big-time entrepreneur, and that is definitely where his big cash is flowing from. While the name may not be as well known as some of the others on the list, Birdman is among the top 10 richest rappers because of what he does outside of the industry. Currently, we can estimate this rapper's net worth to be around $170 million. It's crazy because Birdman is not one of the huge names we hear currently. However, because of the long-time hard work and success, he has made his way to the top, earning a lot of money. Number 5. Usher. Born October 14, 1978 in Dallas, Texas, Usher Raymond IV was raised in Chattanooga, Tennessee and Atlanta, Georgia. He was only 14 years old when he auditioned and was signed by L.A. Reid of LaFace Records. His 1994 album debut, Usher, was co-produced with Diddy. Its first song, Thinking of You, went number 1 and earned him a gold label. His 2001 release, 8701, contained 3 hit singles, which earned 2 Grammys, 3 Billboard Music Awards, and a BET Award. Usher excels at acting as well as music. From his 2006 run on Broadway, starring as Billy Flynn in the musical Chicago, to his role portraying Sugar Ray Leonard in the 2016 film Hands of Stone, Usher continues to explore personal frontiers in acting and music. Financially, Usher has diversified his income into sports, fragrances, record labels, and streaming. He is part owner of the Cleveland Cavaliers, a professional basketball team. With his success in the music field, acting, and of course business, Usher has proven himself one of the most influential rappers of all time. While his name is not as talked about as many these days, Usher has a whopping net worth of $180 million. Number 4. Master P. Percy Robert Miller, aka Master P, started off in 1991 with his solo album and has since witnessed his empire expanding largely. He is, of course, one of the richest rappers of all time. His riches are attributed to his music career, as well as other numerous investments. He has had a lot of solo hits, such as the popular Make 'Em Say hit in 1997. He had one time also played basketball for the NBA. He had quite a run in the game before finally quitting to focus on music. Master P influenced a generation of rappers by his business acumen. He was one of the first to focus on the retail potential of rap. CEO of many companies and also having made so many hit songs, Master P has made a lot of money over the years. His net worth is currently sitting at $250 million. Number 3. P. Diddy. Rap mogul Diddy Sean Combs arrived on planet Earth on November 4th, 1969. He rose from the streets of Harlem, New York. However, growing up in the poorer area inspired him to become a better person, and thus made him motivational character to note. After Diddy graduated from Mount St. Michael Academy in 1987, he attended Howard University in Washington, D.C. for 2 years. He dropped out of his business major in 1990 to return to music. Definitely a good choice on his part. He founded Bad Boy Entertainment with Artista Records in 1993. Bad Boy attracted such superstars as Mariah Carey, Lil' Kim, and Boyz II Men. In 1997, Diddy released No Way Out, his debut solo, for which he won a Grammy for Best Rap Album in 1998. No Way Out, a 7-times platinum release, was followed by Forever in 1999. The saga continues in 2001, and press play in 2006. Diddy went on to earn 2 more Grammys, as well as 2 MTV Video Music Awards. With all the success he has garnered over the years, P. Diddy currently has a net worth of $800 million. Whoa, that is a huge step up from Master P. Take in consideration that our 4th spot, Master P, had a net worth of $250 million. Now, we jump to $800 million. Number 2. Jay-Z. Born December 4, 1969 in the Mercy Projects of New York City, Jay-Z was early life trained in survival. He had to sell what he had to get by, and this didn't stop Jay from making it out in the world. Although Jay-Z, like Master P, began his rap life by selling CDs out of his car trunk, he became nationally recognized with the release of Reasonable Doubt in 1996. Distributed by Priority Records, this masterpiece features a track with the notorious B.I.G. It was followed by his 2001 hit The Blueprint, and in 2003 by Black, which was released at the opening of Jay-Z's 40/40 Club. To date, Jay-Z has earned 21 Grammys, been ranked as the greatest MC of all time, and has sold more than 100 million records. Jay-Z's 40/40 Sports franchise, as well as his endorsement deals with Armand de Brignac Champagne and Deus Cognac from 3 substantial revenue streams, amplifying royalties earned from his records. This financial base seems destined only to increase. His $56 million acquisition of Tidal streaming service helps preserve higher royalty streams for its affiliated musicians. Overall, this man has done more in his lifetime than 100 people will do combined, and he's not even in his midlife yet. So to put that in perspective, Jay-Z has a net worth of over $820 million. Wow, just wow. Number 1. Dr. Dre. Born February 18, 1965 in Compton, California, Dre had his big break in 1986, where he teamed up with Eazy-E, Ice Cube, and Arabian Prince to found NWA. This controversial group kick-started gangsta rap when Straight Outta Compton was released in 1988. Their lyrics exposed the excessive policing and problems that permeated the inner cities of America. Dre's unyielding commitment to gangsta rap propelled him from the streets of Compton to the richest rapper of all time. Dre even has a movie dedicated to his life. As a biographical movie, the film, Straight Outta Compton, provides a riveting depiction of Dre's early life as a gangsta rapper. Dr. Dre's transaction involvement in the sale of Beats by Dre to Apple ripped a large profit, which gave him a major boost to where he is now financially. As the head of Aftermath Entertainment label, which has big-time clients such as Eminem and Busta Rhymes, he must enjoy a lion's share of profits from the same. It is said that he is the George Foreman of the rap world. So I'm sure by now you are all wondering, how much money does Dre actually make? Well, drumroll please. Net worth $850 million. Now that is a great conclusion.